Okay, what's up everybody? I hope everybody's having a good day. Just checking in with you. My day went pretty good. As a matter of fact, I am leaving work and I got a text message earlier from my husband about going to see The Mummy. So I know that was silly. And then I thought about something. You know, I haven't treated myself to anything cute lately. So it's a Tuesday, June 20th. And I usually don't go out during the week because I don't like how I feel, you know, being out, moving around, stuff like that. And then you come home, you got to get up the next day and go to work. But he really wants to go, so we're going to go and go see The Mummy. My condition, anytime he wants to go see a movie that I'm not 100% on board with, is that if we go to Studio Movie Grill or somewhere like that where I can choose what I want to eat, then I'll go ahead and go. I don't have anything in particular that I want to see. Not really sure what all is out there in the theater, but you know, why not go and spend time with the hubby, and he'll get a chance to see a movie that he wants, and I'll actually get some food, because going to the movie theater these days, you get nachos and hot dogs, and sometimes you get like chicken wings and stuff like that, but they never have anything plant-based that you can really enjoy. And you know, I'm not really trying to sit up and eat a bunch of chips and cheese, and you know, if I'm going out during the week, I want to go and eat something, maybe give me a salad or something like that, you know. But so anyway, I figured this would be a perfect time for me to go and find me something cute to wear. I've been feeling a little bloated lately. I am today, but I want to look cute. I want to do something different. So when I don't act on the desire, you know, to do stuff like this, then I regret it later on. And so there's this little shop that I go to. I'm not really a big shopper, but there's this shop that I go to when I'm looking for something girly. Y'all know I'm a tomboy. It's not to say I'm gonna wear a dress, because I might not wear a dress. I might, more than likely, I'm going to be looking for some pants. So hopefully I can find me a cute little pant outfit, you know, nothing too dressy, but definitely, you know, on the cute side. So it would be fantabulous if I can find me a cute little pant outfit, even if it's just a pair of pants and a top that goes nicely together. And I'm gonna take it a step further. I want to try and step outside the box, because I usually gravitate towards dark colors, the dark browns and dark blues and the blacks and stuff like this. So I'm not saying I'm not doing, you know, really light colors, but I'm gonna try to do different colors, you know. So we'll see what we can find. If I find something cute, then I will show it to you and let you see. But, and the other thing is, I'm just not a huge fan of trying on clothes. I don't like taking off my clothes. I know, you know, people can't see you in the dressing room, but I just don't want to be taking my clothes off. I've never liked that. But today I am actually going to take my time and the movie starts at 7:15, and it's not even 4 o'clock yet. So I'm gonna take my a bird was in the middle of the street. Just, I don't know if he got a broke wing or what is going on. But so I have a little time to pick something out, try it on, and this place even sells shoes. So maybe I'll, find me a cute little flat or something like that, because, sister can't be wearing no heels. I have arthritis in my feet. I know. Sound like an old person. But anyway, so I can't, if I wear a heel, it's like real small. I can't do anything too big, because my feet and my back just will not allow it. So anyway, these people in front of me, I don't know what they doing. They bumping all into the curb and whatnot. So, but yeah, so I'm excited. I will tell y'all what I have done, and I haven't actually made the decision yet, but I'm so tired of my natural hair. I'm struggling, and this is the same little funky hairstyle that I keep wearing because I can't do anything with it. I try to do a twist out. My twist out is not working. I take down my twist. I know the techniques. I'm watching the videos, my twist outs before my surgery was successful. They were cute and all that good old stuff. And now when I do a twist out, I take the twist down and it is so frizzy and puffy, and they're not defined at all. It just looks horrible, and it's like I don't care what I do, it's not working. So guess what I did? I actually went to the store and I bought a perm. Yeah, I bought a relaxer. Obviously, I'm not 100% sold on relaxing my hair because I still natural. But I'm so tempted. But I tell you what I also did is that I also picked up some more natural hair care products because I think I am going to give myself to the end of the month before I make a decision about doing anything that drastic to my hair. Because once I do that, I'd have to do another big chop in a few months to go back. And that's not a horrible idea for me, but that's really not what I want to do. I want to be natural, but I want to be natural feeling like I have control of my hair, and I don't. It's been awful. It's been, I know my husband, he gets tired of seeing my hair pulled up in this puff or whatever. I get tired of doing it. I want cute hair. I had actually got to a point where I felt comfortable with the quality of the twist outs that I was doing, so that I was doing them more regularly, and I really enjoyed it. And then it's like after surgery, my hair started falling out, and then when it stopped shedding, I can't hold any moisture, so it's like super dry, and I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, if y'all got some help for a sister, y'all comment below. And I know it's a bunch of y'all out there in the natural hair community listening. You may run across my videos. You may not, if you've been natural for, you know, years and have gone through anything. See, the thing of it is, being a person who is a part of the natural hair community, because you have natural hair is one thing. Being someone who is natural and you've had bariatric surgery, that's something else. That's the person that I would love to have a conversation with. Having had bariatric surgery and you were natural before you had the surgery and you're natural now, and you have had success. So just being natural before and after and having bariatric surgery, if you're in the same boat that I am, I don't really know it's a whole lot you're going to be able to tell me. But if you have had success and your hair has started acting like you want it to, you're able to, you know, figure out what products work for you, you know, share some of your suggestions of like the little trial and error type situations that you've gone through. What have you done that you're able to, you know, to style your hair now and you like it, that it's actually behaving, it's not all frizzy, you know. And if my husband had his way, you know, I would rock the big fro and all of that, but I don't like that style. I mean, every now and then I'm in the mood to do something like that and, you know, wear my bold makeup and stuff, but I don't want that every day. I think that's a style that I don't mind rocking every now and then, but definitely not, that's not an everyday style for me, because that's really not who I am. He loves that Sister Soul type look, and I mean, I just feel like it's okay. I'm not loving the big hair. But the funny thing is, everybody that has ever seen me with my hair like that, they love it. I get so many compliments when I'm at work and when I'm out moving around and stuff like that. And I guess, you know, people say I have the face for it or whatever, but I mean, it's just okay to me. It's just not, I don't know. I'm not over the moon about it. Like I said, for me, it's kind of like squash and zucchini. I have to be in the mood. If I'm not in the mood, it just ain't gonna go over well. So, anywho, I'm coming up on this store. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna check out what they have. If I don't find anything in here, I'm not going anywhere else. This was something that I was kind of doing on a whim, and you know, it was kind of unplanned, impromptu, sporadic, however you want to say it. Just want to be a girly girl, and I'm just trying to see if I can find something. And if I can't, I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it, because it's not the end of the world. It's just an idea. So if I find something, I will most certainly share it with you all. And if I don't, then I'll come back out and let you know. Alrighty. Talk to you soon. Alrighty. So I am back. I actually did find something. Have y'all gone to the store and you can't use your bank card as a credit card? They're forcing you to put your PIN number in. That pisses me off to no end, because I don't feel comfortable punching in my PIN number in public. I always use my card where I have to sign for it, because, you know, and I tell my husband this too, when we're at the store, you know, don't be standing all up on people at the register and things like that, because especially as a woman, I feel very uncomfortable with people in general, but more specifically men, when they're standing too close to me and I'm trying to check out at the register. I'm like, you know, can I get 50 feet? You know, because I don't need people all in my business trying to see what I'm doing. So we all, it's already, to me, unsecure. But on top of that, you got people standing all up on you in your business. I don't like people, you know, if I use cash in public, you know, I don't like people standing too close to me because, you know, folks is all in your wallet and things like that. So I've gotten accustomed to, you know, having my mind pretty much made up about what it is that I have to do when I go into the store. So a lot of times what I'll do is, if I'm using cash, which I don't really get into carrying too much cash on me, I don't feel safe doing that either. But I'll take out whatever cash I anticipate spending, and I'll, you know, put it on in my pocket, or, you know, I'll put it on my person so I don't have to be digging in my purse when I'm in the store. Because I just think, you know, people in the world are crazy now. It's like, you know, folks is doing all kinds of ridiculous, you know, things, and I don't need them kind of problems. So anyway, there's only 2 stores that I shop at. Well, it used to only be one till just a second ago. That I shop at, where their system will not allow me to bypass putting in a PIN, because I always bypass it and then I sign for my purchase. So now this store that I just went to, the one that I like going, you know, if I need to buy clothes or whatever, this is not the only store I go to, but I like going here because, you know, they have a little different fashion and they're very reasonable and things like that. Anyway, I like going in there, but I just had to sign. No, it's weird. They made me put in my PIN, but I also had to sign a credit card receipt. And I'm like, but I just put it in as debit. She said, oh no, it recognizes it as credit. So, okay, so if it recognizes it as credit, why did I have to put in my PIN number? So I'm just like really confused because I've never heard of that before. And anytime I have a situation like this, I call the bank and start asking questions, because once again, I don't have time for those kinds of problems. So now I have this store on my list. This is the second store. The first store was Kroger. I got into it with the little girl at the register. Well, it was a guy, little guy at the register, and I even had them call the manager. The manager was a female, and they were just not very helpful at all. They could care less about the issue that I was having with having to put in my PIN number. And I'm like, I shop at Kroger on a regular, you know, and I did. I racked up so many gas points and all that kind of stuff because I was always shopping there. On top of the fact that, you know, I'm a gold card member for Starbucks. That ain't a good thing. And all the Kroger that I go into have a Starbucks in there. And so now the Randalls that I go to have Starbucks in there too. So Kroger is not special in that way. But yeah, so that was another reason I go to Kroger, because I would grab me, you know, something to drink from Starbucks. But anyway, they were not trying to help me. All they kept saying was, you need to call your bank. You need to call your bank. It's not us. Well, there's absolutely no way, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. So I called the number on the back of the card, and they told me that I was going to have to call the bank because the only thing they could tell me was, according to what the information that they had in their system, I should be able to use my card anywhere as a credit card, and I should not be forced to use my card as a debit card. And so I told them what happened, and they were just really, you know, trying to figure out what the heck was going on, because the customer service representative that was helping me was adamant about the fact that I should not have had to put in my PIN number, especially at a grocery store. And so she said, you know, unfortunately she didn't have any answers for me, because everything that they're seeing in their system indicates that I should be able to use my card as a credit card. And so I was like, okay, it was just giving me the blues. So I contacted the credit union the next day, and the credit union was saying the same thing. So they said, well, if you go back, just have them make sure that they put it in as credit at the register, and you shouldn't have any problems. And I'm like, well, that sounds easy enough. So I'm like, okay, are you sure that should work? They said, there's nothing in their system that will force you to put it in as a debit. You should, the bank system and the people who issue the card are saying the same thing. There is nothing in the system that should force me to put in my PIN number. So I'm like, okay. So I want to say it probably was about a week or so after then that I actually went back to Kroger because I had to grab some more groceries. So I went in there, same thing. So I said, oh, you know what? I talked to the card company, and I also talked to the bank, and they're both telling me that I need to say before you run my purchase that it needs to be put in as that I'm using my card as credit. And so the guy said, well, ma'am, we can't do that. And I said, what do you mean you can't do that? And they said, our system is not set up for us to tell it on this side how you're using your card. And I'm looking at them like, most everywhere I go, they say credit or debit. If you say credit, they do something on the register. And I'm looking at them like, are you sure? Once again, I called the manager. Manager came over there, told me the same thing the little guy said. And I said, okay, here we go again. I said, now, unfortunately, y'all just lost the customer. I said, I cannot come back to Kroger and shop because the only way I will be able to is if I have cash. I don't carry cash on me, especially when I have to do groceries. Because one, I never know exactly how much I'm going to spend. I don't shop like that. I said, and two, I don't feel comfortable feeling, large amounts of cash on me. Because my thing is, if I go to the grocery store and I'm spending upwards of $100 and I don't know, how much I was spending that day, sometimes I don't know. I know what I have budgeted for groceries, but I don't know what I'm spending that particular day. But if I'm spending upwards of $100, I'm not walking around. That might not seem like a lot of money to some people, but for me as a person who typically don't carry cash unless I need it to park or whatever reason, to me that's a lot of money to be just walking around with. And I don't do that. And so some people are probably cracking up laughing at me right now, but you have to know me to know why that's considered a lot of money. This girl is riding the hell out of this motorcycle. She good because, and she black too. Go on, sister. Yeah, no. And that ain't no small bike either. I'm sorry, I got distracted. My husband would be loving this. I'm scared of motorcycles. I don't play like that. It's been too many people that I know of that's had accidents and got killed and things like that, and I don't play with motorcycles. I think it's cute if you can ride a motorcycle, especially if you're a female. It looks good, but you won't be getting me on one. Anyway, so now I don't shop at Kroger. I messed up. My husband wanted, because we got a peach green tea lemonade from Starbucks the other day, and I think we went to Big Lots or something like that, and we were talking about grabbing something to drink, and he was like, oh, can we just run to Starbucks? And I was like, okay. I didn't think nothing of it. We pulled in a Kroger, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot there's a Starbucks in here. So we went to that Starbucks, and I said, oh, you know what, I'm out of yogurt, because I've been eating a lot of yogurt lately when I'm not starving, but it's too close to me to have a meal. I don't want to eat anything heavy, and then I have to eat dinner, lunch, or whatever. And so I grabbed, they had the 10 for 10, and it was the yogurt with the little flip, I think they normally run like because sometimes run like $1.50 or something. And so they were 10 for 10, which puts them at $1, which meant that they were a lot cheaper than what I had been paying for. Anywho, I'm so off track, but not really. So I grabbed the yogurts after we got our drinks, went to the register, and they rung up our stuff, and I put my card in the little chip reader thing, and then I kept pushing the button and wouldn't let me do credit. And I said, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not gonna lie, I cussed, I sure do, and if anybody know me, y'all, I'm not gonna pretend. But I was like, I be damned, I forgot this is why I don't shop at Kroger no more. And the little boy looked at me like, what the heck? I'm like, yeah, I forgot this why I don't come in this store. It's been that long. I know it's been, golly, almost a year since I shopped at Kroger, since that happened. Because I'm like, I'm not going nowhere where I can't shop the way I want to shop, where I got to feel unsafe and things like that. I'm not doing it. So anyway, I was so upset. I went ahead and put in my PIN number, but I told my husband, I said, don't you ever let me come back into Kroger. And if I say I'm going to Kroger, you say something about Starbucks, we going to Starbucks and then we leaving. We not getting nothing else out of Kroger, because that's what messed us up. We went in there for Starbucks, and I messed around and grabbed the yogurt and stuff and forgot that I could have went to Randall's, and they probably would have had a very similar sale going on, because that's what I know. A lot of people don't like shopping at Randall's because they say Randall's is too high. Kroger's to me is just as high as Randall's. The only thing is that they do those 10 for 10, and you know, sometimes, most of the time, it's on stuff that I buy, and paying $1 for each item is like actually less than what the normal price is. That works for me. But I stopped shopping at Kroger, so this person got they behind all out in the street, gonna cause an accident in their brand new car. People so stupid, not cautious at all. Anyway, I'm so glad ain't no traffic come, because usually right there where I just turned, the traffic is so bad that I have to sit there for a while to cross over. So anyway, yeah, so I went to this store, and that's what happened. I'm not gonna get in because I done made this a long story, but that's what happened, is that I had to wind up putting in my PIN number, and I was so frustrated. I was like, I don't like doing that. You know, why is y'all messing with me? This is one of my favorite places to shop. So now here I am again, knowing me, I'm gonna be unprepared. I'm going to be unprepared the next time I go to the store, because I don't carry cash. But I'm going to have to be mindful of when I want to go shopping anywhere, as I run into these places that don't let me use my card the way I want to, you know, if I have cash. So I don't know. I tell you what, that didn't make me happy. I went ahead and got what I wanted. I went ahead and got what I wanted. This video is almost 15 minutes long. I went ahead and got what I wanted, but that's the only part I didn't like. I did find some cute stuff though. So anyway, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye.